Hi, how's everyone doing? It's me, I am back. I'm going to reshoot the cassette video I shot last time because the audio wasn't there. You couldn't hear me. You could see me, but you couldn't hear me. And it was a long video. It was like 22 minutes, and sitting through a video for 22 minutes, listening to someone say, sucks. So, I'm going to reshoot the video. I'm going to do this quickly because I'm sure anyone who sat through it knows exactly what's here. And for, you know what, I commend you guys for sitting through 22 minutes of me whispering. So this isn't going to take long. I'll try to be as quick as I can. So we are going to start off with ACDC, Let There Be Rock. If You Want Blood, and Fly on the Wall. April Wine, we have Stand Back, Power Play, Attitude, and Walking Through Fire. I believe that's what this is called. Yep. This one I didn't have, so I was happy to add that. 2 from Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. This is the earlier version. This is a re-release, later version. Then we have 2 from Bon Jovi. This is a 6-song cassette. And this one is Wanted Dead or Alive. I think this is an extended play cassette. 1 from Def Leppard, Adrenalize. The Last in Line by Dio, and 2 more from Dio, Duplicates, Sacred Heart. Then we move on to Dokken with Breaking the Chains, Tooth and Nail, Under Lock and Key, and Dream Warriors. Not and. He's from the East, finishing it out. 1 from Faith No More, The Real Thing, Fairly's Comet, and Helix, Walking the Razor's Edge, Wild in the Streets, Iron Maiden self-titled, Killers, The Number of the Beast. This is the album that started my Iron Maiden collection. Power Slave, and Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Now we move on to Jane's Addiction with Ritual Low Do Habitual. That just sounded bad. Moving on to Judas Priest, we have Rockarola, Sad Wings of Destiny, Sin After Sin, British Steel, Hero Hero, Point of Entry, my favorite, Screaming for Vengeance, Turbo, Ram It Down, and Jugulator. This is one I did not have in the collection. Actually, a lot of these I didn't have in the collection. Some of them are duplicates, yes, but a lot of them I didn't have. Now we move on to Kiss with Destroyer, Paul Stanley, Creatures of the Night, Smashes, Thrashes, and Hits, Hot in the Shade, and Revenge. Moving on to Crocus, we have Change of Address and Heart Attack. Next, London Choir Boys with A Bit of What You Fancy. This is only my second copy of this album. Moving on to Megadeth, we have Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? Rust in Peace. And Countdown to Extinction. So that's a nice addition. Megadeth is not easy to come by. In fact, it's about as easy to come by as finding a needle in a haystack. Next we move on to Metallica, Kill 'Em All. Ride the Lightning. $5.99 EP, Garage Days Revisited. And moving on to Motley Crue, we have Too Fast for Love, Shout at the Devil, and Motley Crue, self-titled. Now this is not hard rock, nor is it heavy metal. This is more like alternative. I've heard people call this grunge. Nirvana, Nevermind. Getting back into the metal side of things, we move on to Ozzy with Diary of a Madman. This was the album that started my Ozzy collection. Blizzard of Oz, Speak of the Devil, Bark at the Moon, and the Randy Rhoads tribute, which I did not have, so I was happy to add that. Next we move on to some Pantera with Vulgar Display of Power. And I always forget the title to this one. Far Beyond Driven, which I haven't heard yet, by the way. Now we move on to some Queensryche. This is the self-title. This is a 4-song EP. Is it an EP or is it just... No, it's just a 4-song set. Then we move on to The Warning. Cassette I did not have. Rage for Order. Operation Mindcrime. And Empire. Scorpions, In Trance. Animal Magnetism. My personal favorite, Blackout. Face the Heat. Love at First Sting. And Crazy World. Striper, Soldiers Under Command. The Yellow and Black Attack. In God We Trust. Moving on to Canadian metal, we have Sword, Metalized, and Sweet Dreams. And it was Lee who I believe showed these. He had them on vinyl. So when I saw them I had to grab them because he was going on about them and what a great metal band they were. So next we have, now I don't know if they're Canadian or what. I've never heard this one. This one's Trash, Burnin' Rock. Moving on, that's the only Trash album I got. Triumph with Rock and Roll Machine. Sport of Kings. And Surveillance. This is a duplicate. Now we move on to A Little Twisted Sister with You Can't Stop Rock and Roll, Stay Hungry, Under the Blade, and Love Is for Suckers. The last two I did not have in my collection, so now we move on to some Wasp, self-titled, and one from Wasted. This is Save Your Prayers. And I believe that's it. Now we're gonna throw in the non-metal items, the non-hard rock. So we have a sealed copy of Rock and Roll Fantasy. There's some hard rock on this. But yeah, it's sealed. I got this from Into the Music. Sorry about that. This is the Axeman. And this is a compilation cassette. I'll just quickly run off the bands that are on this. So we have White Cross, Bride, Saint, Force 3, Light Force, Jerusalem, Daniel Band, Rosanna's Raiders, Novella, Scarlet Red, and Bjorn Stigson. So I'm not familiar with any of these bands, well, except for White Cross. I believe I have a couple of White Cross cassettes. But that's about the only thing I'm familiar with from that cassette. Next we move on to Don Henley with The End of the Innocents. Greatest Hits of Roy Orbison. The Black Rose with Amorica. This one I haven't heard yet. And Neil Young's Decade. I was happy to get this one. Been wanting this on vinyl for a very long time. I still haven't got it, but that'll be on my record show want list. So this time I'm actually going to go to the record show with a list of what it is I'm going to buy, be it vinyl or cassette. And this way I can get through it a little bit quicker and I won't be there till like 4:30, which is what happened the last time I went to the show. I didn't even really want to leave. But I don't know, the vendors seem to want to leave, so. Next we have Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2 and Infidels and Escape. This is an extended play cassette. And Evolution. Rolling Stones Sucking in the 70s. This is not the Stones Sucking in the 70s. It's actually Latino. I'm guessing this is Latin music. Got home from the record show with this. This is the first cassette I wanted to pop into the cassette deck. Get home, pull out the cassette, look at it, and was surprised to find that it was not Sucking in the 70s. So I was debating on taking it back to the record show in March, but I figured I only spent $1 on it, so why waste my time doing that? So, you know what? You win some, you lose some. Most of my purchases at the record show were actually pretty darn nice, so I'm not complaining. It does happen, especially when you're rushing, which is what I was doing. It was like, what, 4:15. The show ended at 4, and I still had a couple of bucks in my pocket, and I really wanted some more stuff, so I thought I'd see what I could get cassette-wise, and I grabbed that, and I grabbed another cassette, but that'll be for another video. So that is primarily the hard rock and heavy metal cassette update that I wanted to share with you, now that you can hear it a lot better. Oh, wow. I hope everyone is doing well, and I want to thank the people who commented on the video, the last video I shot. Kudos to you for sitting through 22 minutes of me. I was really disappointed. When I played it back, it was like, really? I had to crank my computer up to 100 volume-wise just to be able to hear me whisper. So I wasn't happy, and I'll never shoot a video using the video on the computer ever again. So, I'm gonna wrap this one up. thank you all to who commented and sat through that miserable experience. And I want to thank all of my new and existing subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. I mean, if you like what I'm showing, great. Your support just keeps me going. I don't know what else to say other than this is really, really great. I have fun doing these videos. I love sharing the stuff that I purchased. I love watching everyone else sharing their stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have any posters, so I couldn't show any posters. That's something else I'm going to be working on. I primarily buy just the music. I'm currently working on some posters. I know a guy who has quite a few posters that he is selling, and he's going to give me a really good deal on them, so I'll be doing that probably later. Well, it won't be in December, it'll probably be next year. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and hopefully by then I'll have more stuff to share with you. Because who knows what I'm going to get for Christmas. My Christmas list is out there. The kids know what I want. Dawn knows what I want. So I'll leave it in their good hands, or their capable hands, to decide what they think I deserve for Christmas. I've been good, really. Yeah. But anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. I don't know about the weather in different parts of the world, but I know here we are, well, let's just say I feel like I'm living in Vancouver. It's cloudy, it's raining, no snow. And for November, what is it, the 14th, 15th, or the 16th today? Well, one of those days, and we usually have snow by Halloween, and we didn't have it this year, so I'm a little bit surprised by that. I'm hoping that this doesn't turn out to be a blizzard when we do finally get snow, because that tends to happen. If we don't get snow until later, like I'm talking December 24th, usually what happens is we'll end up getting a really, really bad blizzard in January, the kind of blizzard where we get snowed in. Believe me, I don't want to be snowed in with my kids. I love my kids dearly, but being snowed in with them, especially now, I'm raising teenagers, so I got a teenage son and a teenage daughter, and it can get pretty ugly here at times. Sometimes I'm not even a mom, I'm a referee, and that's not a fun position to be in. So anyways, I'm going to close out my video. Another one will be up soon. It'll be another cassette update. It'll be hard rock and heavy metal for any of those who enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed the next one. So with that, I'm going to sign out. Wish you all well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.